Erica Kirk has now spoken out about all these allegations that have been coming across against TP USA, Turning Point USA. I always get that always mixed up. But now she's actually speaking about it. I knew it was going to build up to this, and now she has voiced her opinion, and you can see that immediately Candace Owens took it against her. Erica Kirk did not explicitly say Candace Owens when she was on Fox News and brought all this up, but Candace Owens directed it to herself. And I think we knew this was going to happen because Candace Owens, for these past 3 months, has said, if Erica says for me to stop, I will stop. Now Erica Kirk she's speaking out as the CEO, and we're going to see what Candace Owens' reaction was to it. And you can see it on the screen here.
So for me, you want to keep telling me to come down while we're building? I don't have time for that. But here's my breaking point on that. Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
I'm sorry, but that whole thing right there is frustrating. And I'm going to explain to you why I just do not accept any of that. First and foremost, the idea that she does not have time. Okay, she definitely has time, okay? She's done Hannity, she's done The Five, she's done Fox and Friends.
So that is Candace's reaction. You can see that she is a little bit flabbergasted that Erica is saying that she does not have time for this. And she definitely... And she brings up that she's been all these shows out there. She's went to meet with President Trump over and things that are seem very menial, don't really matter at all. But I'd say if going to see the president, whatever the occasion is, I think it's pretty important. But she brings up about that is an issue, and that she should give her, Candace Owens, the time of day to come talk with her. Erica did not explicitly say Candace Owens, when she brings up these charges, when she brings up that she's getting tired of it, she's getting fed up. And as the CEO, she stepped into the CEO position, which maybe was not the best idea, but it's what she did. It's what she chose to do. And as the CEO, it's not maybe the greatest idea to go and speak with a podcaster and talk about all these issues. If you remember, what is that drink called? Liquid Death? The CEO got into it with Tim Pool, who is a podcaster, and I think that damaged their brand, being sucked into that. That's why I would say the smart thing for Erica to do would not be to talk with Candace Owens directly about this. She did welcome her and invite her to come down to Turning Point and air all these things out. But Candace has rejected that, which she did have her opportunity. She still could. It's going to be on Monday that this is all going to go down, that Turning Point is going to do this. But Candace said she would not do that. I think it's just kind of ridiculous that Candace keeps pushing this. She has the opportunity to actually meet these things head on, but she will not do it. I knew it would go to reach this breaking point that Erica is going to lash out, and she is tired of it. She's fed up. In the background, we know she has probably been rolling her eyes and probably her heart's been just burning with resentment that every episode that Candace brings up and keeps, because she started off with the Israel thing. Israel was behind it, and then it's branched out, and now it's all these threads that are pulling everyone in, and now it's the bottom line is it's Turning Point. It was an inside job. They were the one that killed their best friend. That killed Erica's husband, which Erica almost it's been insinuating that Erica has been behind it as well. I know Candace always gives herself the way out, that she's not specifically saying but it's always how I feel. Not that she is objectively saying they did it and accusing them directly and say it because she wants to have plausible deniability. She doesn't want to be where if she does get sued or whatever, she always gives herself that way out. But it's you're insinuating everyone. And the whole thing about making money, if Candace wants to make money, I say that's go ahead. If you want to make money, however you're going to do it, that's your thing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with doing a news show and talking about this. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I just think it's almost a little bit two-faced, because the whole time she's been saying, like, about Erica, if Erica speaks out about this, I love Charlie, I'm going to back down, I'm going to stop. Erica didn't even specifically name Candace, but she's saying she directed it towards herself, and now she doesn't want to go and talk with her in person. In person, just do it. I mean, you know who was inviting you. You could say that the people that Erica has below her are the ones that extended the invitation, but it came from the top down. Erica wanted Candace to come there. She has that opportunity. It's beyond the pale. It's going a little bit too far. I don't think there's anything wrong with Candace making money. It's her show. She's a podcaster. That's what she does all day. And she investigates stuff. So I don't want to think about her motives, because really, I mean, that's between her and herself, and her and God. That's between why she's doing it. I think she really wants to get to the truth of the matter. She's going off on all these tangents and all these different ways about it, which is interesting. I think if we kind of back out and just say, is this going to do more harm than good in the long run? Really, I think she is seeing very short term. She wants to see what actually happened. What actually happened? Not wait till trial. Not wait till we see what evidence people bring against the alleged killer who did it and all that. That she wants to get through it now. She wants to find out, and she's pulling all these different strings and saying everyone's involved, which that would be insane if that is actually going down. If everyone just got together and they're able to do this perfect job of killing Charlie Kirk, and have everyone in on it. But Candace, you have your opportunity. Erica, you can go down to Turning Point and talk about these things in person. You don't just need to react to it and live stream what they're talking about. You don't have to do that. You can actually go there and talk with them and talk it all out. I don't know why what exactly what caused her to immediately back out of that. That seems kind of crazy to me. AIPAC Israeli propaganda. What is AIPAC Israeli propaganda? What is AIPAC? Are you saying that Israel is just involved? Does Israel just do it and they just completely backed out? I think I don't think there was anything involved with Israel with this. It's just we're making Israel the boogeyman. They're behind every corner. They're everywhere. That's what I see it as. I see it as there are things that Israel is involved in. They're intertwined in all of our society, you know. And we're not going to just be able to remove Jewish people from our society and our way of life. They're everywhere, and I think that's a great thing. They're everywhere. I love Jewish people, you know. So if it's because you're saying that they're the ones behind it and they're promoting propaganda against this, I don't see where they stand to benefit. They always want to make themselves in the greatest light, and to have their biggest spokesman, their biggest champion, Charlie Kirk, in the USA killed. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. But I'm not saying Tyler Robinson is the guy, because it is interesting, you know. I'm not a person that just knows somebody ballistics and a ballistics expert where I know, like, if that type of gun, what it would do if it hit his neck, you know, that whatever it is, the 30-06. It would seem that it would do more than that, but I mean, stranger things have happened. But I just think that Candace Owens, with all this, it's reached a boiling point. And I knew Erica was going to speak out about this. I knew it. We knew she was going to. And she has. She has said it. And she's throwing it out there. And Candace is running with it for her own things and use it for her own ends and purposes, which I think ultimately it's about views. Let's be honest. It's about views. It's about, you know, building her reach or whatever. And and that's great and all, you know, but to just make it seem that it's purely about getting to the bottom of it and truth is all that matters. I want to know what happened to Charlie Kirk. You have the opportunity to talk to his wife. You could have. She would have been there. She will be there at Turning Point, but she's not going down there. And that is what is beyond the pale to me, that she's not taking that chance, that she's not taking that opportunity. Maybe she wants to just run with all these crazy things and conspiracy things that are just out there that she just keeps pushing. But that's where I'm at on this. I think Candace should just go do it. But what do you all think? Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Follow me on X and Instagram at Brandon Fogel. Have a great day.